The thesis is so many things. I mean, the whole setup we have right now is perfect for a run-up. You have demand far outstripping supply and supply about to be cut. Halving is in a month and change.
Yeah.
The ETFs alone are pulling in about 22,000.
Isn't the net inflow about 3,500 a day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So given that the exchanges have about 2.2 million, maybe less. Like last note says 2.2. I think it's less.
Yeah.
And the demand is like 3,000-4,000 a day just from ETFs alone. That doesn't leave us a lot of time to drain that pool of Bitcoin.
Hold on. What's that in a year? If they keep up at the same demand, although I said we're having new record days, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
365 and 4,000. I mean, that's 1.4 million. That's nearly 1.5 million a year.
Yeah.
Okay, I see your thesis.
So demand is like 10x now. It's going to 20x. So the price should react accordingly. Even if that doesn't happen, you have the concept of the Veblen effect and the Veblen threshold, which
What's the Veblen effect?
Veblen is the Veblen. So Veblen goods are what were theorized. Like a luxury good is valuable because it is valuable.
Okay.
But I just twisted it a bit and call it the Veblen effect. But as Bitcoin becomes more valuable, it just becomes more desired because it is valuable. And there's a threshold at which you cross. I think that threshold is probably parity with gold market cap, which is about $450,000 to $500,000 a coin.
Okay.
Once you cross that Veblen threshold, you start to demonetize gold because now this thing is gold. It's multi-trillion dollar, we're already trillion, but like 8 to 12 trillion dollar market cap. Then you start to eat into gold because people see it as equivalent to gold. It's the new gold. And I think the media narratives will say the same thing. That's an important threshold when we pass gold. That's at the point at which gold starts dropping and people start moving the value they stored in gold into Bitcoin.
I think that's already happening for some as well.
I think so. But it'll happen en masse when you outstrip gold. Rest in peace, Peter Schiff.
Okay. So I'm really bullish as well. I've seen what the ETFs are hoovering up. I'm still cautious about BlackRock. I'm still skeptical of BlackRock.
In which way?
I mean, they're going to have more coins than Michael Saylor in the next few days.
Yeah.
They're a big player in the market. And they possibly end up with the biggest stack in the market. And so they become a key player.
Mm-hmm.
What meetings are they having, which Bitcoiners and when, to maybe exert influence at certain points? Will they be the ones who say, actually, we do need CTV or don't need it? Like, what influence are they going to try and have? What influence may come from central government to them to influence Bitcoin? We've been very critical of BlackRock in the past for the ESG nonsense, for them hoovering up large parts of the housing market, especially 2008. They've not always been, a good player in markets.
No, I think you have to assume that they're going to be a bad actor.
Yeah.
You should assume everyone's going to be a bad actor. And this is why you need decentralization of a lot of things, especially mining. You need devs that are not all in one jurisdiction. You need miners that are not all in the US. And I think you need countries that are adopting it too.
Yeah.
This is how you mitigate that risk. So I think the work we're doing at Jan 3 to onboard nation states is critical because, BlackRock has a lot, US government has a lot, China has a lot, but let's get some into Argentina. Let's get some into, Brazil. Let's get some into India. And then it's a competition between BlackRock and nation states, which I think equals out that balance of power.
Yeah, I mean, so look, I do think there's a point where the price does go parabolic because at the moment it's really the ETFs, Michael Saylor, and some retail, or they're the main players at the moment.
And Tether.
But of course, Tether are buying a lot.
Yeah.